Much like a union plumber forced into a hotel bathroom, I was called in because of the smell. Hard to put words on a stink that bad, but to put the MRE biomechanical backblast from nom to shame. So pungent was the rotting flesh that amassed the smell of enough Guatemalan giggle nuggets to get the whole of Oklahoma high for a fortnight. Wall to wall in the basement was a lush tropical forest, replete with artificial heat from the eye-searing lamps above. Jimmy Shoestrings on the street will tell you can't OD on funky fern, but with how much Beelzebub's basil was in that tiny domestic basement, I'm not so sure. But there was trouble in paradise. There always is. Farmer Kermit was looking a little gray in the face. Like an overcooked Thanksgiving turkey, he was roasted, crispy, and dry. Also, like a turkey, he was stripped down, but so shriveled up that he was like a kin doll I'd give to my niece. Thank heavens, I don't think my virgin eyes could have taken the sight. In all sincerity, he wasn't my first dead body. I'd investigated many as a Nixon's dick, but he was the first that looked like this. Blood trailing down the wall where his head rested. Hole jostled into his right eye socket, looking much like a hefty toddler punched a birthday cake for a handful of super moist angel food cake. His skin didn't look burnt, nor decomposing. He looked like a half-baked attempt at making deer jerky out of an unbutchered human corpse. If our journeyman horticulturalist had 2 bite marks in his neck, I wouldn't question for a second that his cause of death was Dracula himself. Well, with how much it seemed the life force had been sucked right out of him. Speculated cause of death. No clue. When I went to question the neighbors, that's when it happened. My life burned down, starting with the unassuming Scooby Snack Seed Shack. A gentleman in a black ski mask was fleeing the scene after dropping a bright red jerry can. I drew my sidearm and gave pursuit. He fired as he fled. I fired as I chased, clipping him in the leg. He tumbled to the ground, but before I could read him his rights, such as his right to start talking before he loses some teeth, the young thing offed himself. I was arrested, and I spent time in a secret prison. If you want to know the meaning to any of this, then so do I, kid. No clue why I went in, no clue why I was the fall guy, no clue why I was released 3 years later with a new identity. No clue is said a lot, but in my case, I have no clue. No way of getting closure, whatever that is. No way of knowing why they said I went rogue. No clue why they pinned that masked man's death on me. No clue why they said that he was my first dead body.